Matrix started in February of 2018, so we just turned 5. We're an agency-only broker-dealer. Our clients are all broker-dealers, institutions, banks, things like that. We don't deal with public business at all. The management team is the old management team that ran Liquidpoint and then the options for Convergex after Dash took over Convergex. We all sort of set out our non-compete, and Tony started making a call and said, hey, we want to put the band back together, are you interested? Put together Matrix, and we took the old ITG derivatives broker-dealer and combined the two. So ITG is one of our investors, or I guess it's Virtu now. And then in February of 2019, Simplex came on as an investor. And we've been growing at a huge clip ever since. We started with 12 employees and we're now up to just under 60, I think 59 as of yesterday. Whether it's banks, broker-dealers, the traders are forced to do more with less, and we're able to simplify their workflow, enhance a lot of their tools that they need. If you went back, say, 10 years or 20 years, a trader would have a number of clerks and assistant traders. We're able to take the work of 5 or 6 or 8 guys and boil it down so one person can handle all that information and probably trade better than they would have. Our technology is probably as good as it's going to get, or as good as there is in the industry. We're members of all 16 exchanges, and I guess by the end of the year, all 20 exchanges. Our speed is, in a lot of cases, in single-digit microseconds, so we're fast. We can handle large volumes. So we can handle everything from a click trader to black box trading, and handle it effectively. From a support standpoint, it becomes a little bit more difficult because we have to start either hiring guys or breaking our crew into, shifts to be able to handle the earlier hours or the later hours, or figure out certain times where we might or might not be staffed. So that's become a bit of a challenge. From a technology standpoint, it hasn't changed anything. It's more from a personnel and trade support standpoint that it becomes a little bit more challenging. I don't know that they've specifically asked for AI, but what we've done is all of our algos that we've built are completely customizable. I think it's 150 different areas that a trader or a company can customize within the algo, and it's almost real time that they can do that in. And these guys can customize it to trade exactly the way they want to trade. And you can have 2 guys on the same desk trading using the same algo, and they can customize, each one can customize it differently. So essentially you have 2 different algos based on the same technology. A little bit for clients that trade options tied to stock or options with a stock component, I think it makes their life a lot easier. We run into a lot of issues now where options basically clear in real time, or as close to real time as you can get them to clear. But there are a lot of cases where the stock portion might not clear for 3 days. There's a lot of angst, like, did this trade, did this not trade, why am I not seeing it yet? So I think T+1 will, I think, be good for everyone on the option side. With relation to the OCC specifically, I think it's sort of a one-off thing, but I think any regulated entity, whether it's a broker-dealer, an exchange, a trading firm, I think it's going to be an ongoing issue. What your written supervisory procedures are they designed in a way that makes sense for your business? I think the word that they always use, and are they reasonably designed for your business? That's the first thing that the regulators look at. And the second thing is, are you actually doing what you're saying you're doing? And that's where a lot of firms or a lot of exchanges or whatever run into problems, because there's a small gaps between what you say you're doing and what you're actually doing. Everyone's feet are going to be held to the fire to actually do that stuff. We have a staff that's pretty much dedicated to dealing with cybersecurity, phishing incidents, and preventing that, and trying to prevent that, but also let our business continue. There's a lot of times when you put in these controls, you run into issues where certain types of emails or whatever can't go through, which causes heartache for the business side.